Hey you guys, welcome back. Doing a part two to the narcissist will always, talk bad about people, part two, because I did get cut off while I was driving, but I did want to finish talking about this subject because this is how you know you're dealing with a narcissist. Most of the time is that they're talking bad about people, right? They're talking bad about their family, their friends. You think that they're a victim because you feel like you've been ostracized by your family and friends. So you almost feel like you got something in common with these people. You don't see it. What's so crazy is that at first you might not even see it like they're just talking bad about people, right? You feel like these people did something to them. And this is the thing about narcissists. A lot of times, their mind is going everywhere. They have different thoughts, different things that come to mind when you're speaking to them. So you might be talking about something and they're going to hear something else. So you might defend yourself and they're only going to pick up on certain parts where they felt offended, and they're not going to see the whole picture for what it is. So you're thinking there's something wrong with this person. You feel like you're not being heard by them because you love them. But when you deal with narcissists that you don't have any connection to, that behavior, it's weird to you. When you deal with people you're not in love with, you're not attached to, and they do stuff like this, they're just talking to talk. They're telling you their business. They're telling you stories. They're telling you things that happen. They're trying to make themselves seem interesting. They're trying to make themselves seem like, like they're just wanted, They're sitting here telling you about, their exes still trying to be with them. They're trying to make themselves seem desirable to you. A lot of times when people are saying certain things to you, you're not really paying attention. At least I wasn't. As an empath, I wasn't paying attention to certain things. Or I wasn't taking certain things personal because it had nothing to do with me. A lot of times you don't want to look at people and say, oh, I don't trust this person because they're giving me too much information about themselves. Because sometimes it might be an empath. So once you know that narcissists, they just talk to talk. They say bad things about people just to say things about people. Sometimes you're out in public and they just start talking bad about people. And you might think it's funny, especially if you're young, right? When you get older and you see the way narcissists move, if they're willing to treat people, strangers, and talk bad about the people around them, even when you see these people that they talk so bad about, their family and friends, they do nice things for the narcissist. They might even give the narcissist money right in front of you. And this person is like telling the narcissist, here's some gas money here, or here's some money just because I came up on a lot of money. I had a good business deal and I'm feeling generous right now. So I'm giving to all the people that I feel like I care about. So you see these people give back to the narcissist and you're thinking to yourself, these people can't be that bad, because no one would do that for me. You're thinking certain people wouldn't do certain things for me, and you're looking at the narcissist like something is sketchy about everything they've been telling you, or you might have a narcissistic friend, right? But she's been acting like she's an empath, right? She complains about her mother. She talks really bad about people, strangers. She doesn't have any empathy towards people. She don't know if they're going through an illness. She doesn't care that certain things that they might be going through is because of age. They're getting older. The narcissist gets out in public and they don't have no respect. A lot of times they'll just want to start talking to you out of nowhere. Like when people start talking to you out of nowhere, sometimes you think it's an empath, right? Because sometimes empaths feel like they don't have a voice, or they feel like they're not being heard, or they feel like certain people in their circle, don't give them attention or whatnot. So sometimes when they get out in public, they're a little bit more nice. It depends on the empath's mood. You know, if that empath is angry, you're not going to get that same empath, right? That empath is just going to completely try to avoid you. But if that person is in a good mood, they might start talking to you, especially if it's someone older. So you'll sit there and you'll talk to them, and it's not a big deal, right? You can't assume that person's a narcissist just because they're talking to you. But a lot of narcissists, they're constantly trying to involve themselves with other people, whether it's in a positive way or in a negative way. So they might start talking to you and they seem charismatic, and you're enjoying your time with your family. You don't want to be bothered by no one. You're with your family. You're out, you know, by the lake. You're in your own little space. The narcissist, they're a chatterbox. They'll come, they'll talk to you, they'll act like they're really nice, but they've already made their assumptions about you and who you are. They're just coming to verify. They're just coming to get information. They're just coming to study your behavior, to study your personality. You know, if you seem like a shy person, they want to come around you and say, hey, don't look so sad. They want to assume that you're sad, even when you're not sad, and they're telling you, hey, put a smile in your face. And then as soon as you smile at them and you're like, there's nothing wrong with me, you know, why does this person want me to smile? You know, now they feel like they know you personally.